YTPC. Got bored packing. So I decided I'd do a different type of packing. Packing some Peter Stokkebye's Proper English in my 320. I may have just had a bowl of this, and it was good enough to pack another bowl. Can't remember who sent me this in a Backy bomb. It was either Steve, Cal Delta Piper, or it was Zach, the Four-Eyed Piper. Sent me a healthy little sample. Here's my Zikar lighter here. And my Doomsday Tamper. See if I can manage not to pack this one, tamp it too tight this time. I got about halfway through my bowl last time and I tamped it just a little too tight. Looks like I have somebody in there. Feel free to say hi if you want. Kind of watching on my tablet. Makes it just a little bit easier for me to see when people message. If people message. Don't really have anything in particular to say today. Just taking a break from, I said packing, is really just kind of cleaning, tidying up. Got the movers coming on Monday. The landlord's coming tomorrow to show off the place, so gotta make sure it's presentable. Not that it's not presentable, but you know what I mean. You know, it's one thing to have it be clean and living in, and it's another thing to have the landlord stop by, you know. Made some coffee this morning and I forgot to drink it, so it is not warm anymore. But this is the I guess you'd call it stoneware. Got this mug at the Maryland Renaissance Fair this last summer. I love it. It's a great mug. Good for any type of beverage, especially beer. It's tough though. It's tough pouring well in it because you can see it's got ridges all up and down it, So even if you pour along the side, it's encourages a healthy head, even when there's only about, you know, half full of beer there. Really digging this Peter Stokkebye's proper English tobacco. It's not bad. Hmm. Glad I dedicated this pipe to be my English pipe. Of course, I use that term loosely. For me, it's anything that's not aromatic. Showing my ignorance about tobaccos. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Johan? Am I saying that right? Thanks for stopping in. I don't know why I get this furrowed brow. I've noticed that I've been doing that lately. I'm outside, it's not all that bright, but I just sit here squinting like I'm staring into the sun or something. I think it's the curse of the blue eyes. They don't handle the bright very well. Yeah, this stuff's pleasant. It's just as pleasant on the retrohale as it is anything else. Hmm. Sounds like my neighbor's heat just kicked on. Hopefully that's not too loud for you. Still trying to figure out how to clench this big fat stem of the 320. I don't know that I've quite figured that out yet. I guess you just hook your teeth over the little nub and let it hang. I don't know. It's tough switching to a ribbon cut after smoking some of the flakes. Man, those things last forever. Then you switch back to the ribbon cut and it burns right down. Yeah, I'm just tidying up today, making sure the carpets are all vacuumed and look fancy and clean. You know, they get all the fancy zigzag vacuum patterns in there and everything. Get some Pine Sol and mop the floors so it smells like Pine Sol fresh. It's kind of nice out today. It's tough being inside when it's this nice out. been smoking this pipe more than anything else lately. Not sure if that's because I'm in an English mood, or if it's because it's a new pipe. But just keep going to this one. Just had one of those eye floaters. You guys ever get those? I've been looking out for them a little bit more zealously than usual. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with Coates disease in my right eye. It's this really rare disease. I guess only about 1 in 100,000 people get it. And it's usually in really young people. It's only about a third of the people that end up having the disease get it when they're over 30. But I looked out. It's not not a doctor, not an ophthalmologist, but from my understanding, a certain portion of the blood vessels that supply blood to the retina start to get little aneurysms in them. It's a congenital disease that usually only happens in one eye. It's not in both eyes, and it's not genetic or anything. They're not really sure what causes it. But because it causes the aneurysms behind the retina, it can cause retinal detachment. And once the damage is done, the damage is done. They can't fix it. So I looked out. It's on the side of my eye. I hadn't had an eye exam in probably like 12 years, and I just randomly stopped in because my vision was starting to go a little bit from sitting at a computer so much, and found out I needed reading glasses, and they saw this questionable spot on my retina is what they called it. I had to go to a specialist. I diagnosed it as Coates disease, and the next day I was getting some laser treatment on it. And they said that pretty much cleared up, and then I had vascular sheathing around it. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but they were concerned about it. They said I might have to get like steroid injections into my eye. That didn't sound too fun. But luckily everything seems to be on the mend now. Hasn't affected my vision in the least. Still see really well, which is good because that's my dominant eye. That's the kind of luck I usually tend to have. I'm the kind who gets lucky to get these really rare diseases and whatnot, but at the same time I'm lucky because it was caught early and it didn't really affect my vision at all, so this 320 is a sweet smoker. But yeah, they told me I had to look out for warning signs of retinal detachment, like flashing lights and the little floaters and things like that. Can't really think of a whole lot to say today. Just figured I'd hop on live. I was out here smoking, see if anybody else was in the neighborhood. This is kind of an odd time of day to be doing a live. Hey, Dragon. Thanks for stopping in. All the way in Belgium. What time is it there? You might have hopped back out. Oh, he's still there. Oh, wow. Yeah, a little later than here. Thanks for checking in. Hope you're having a good day over there in Belgium. Hope the weather's nice out there. Yeah, this is good stuff. Still trying to learn how to get a good even light on this bigger bowl. It's a little bit more of a challenge. I feel like I get it lit really well in the middle and the edges kind of suffer. Should have brought my notepad out with me. I could have given some shout outs. And following a few guys there. Got some pretty good channels. Listen to this thing. Sounds like a wind tunnel. Oh, that's a bummer that the weather's getting crummy again for you. Glad you had a good week though. We had snow on the 1st of March. I wasn't expecting that. Of course, you can't tell it now. Just a bunch of puddles everywhere. Not too bad though. At least it's not raining anymore. I got some, oh, where did I set it? There it is. Must have fallen off my lap. Smoking some Peter Stokovy's Proper English. Either Cal Delta Jr., Cal Delta Piper, or Four-Eyed Piper that they gave me this sample here a little while ago. It's pretty good stuff. I was just out here, I smoked one bowl of it. In this, but I tamped it just a little too tight and blocked the opening, so I only got maybe 2/3 of the bowl smoked. Emptied it, and then decided to see if maybe anybody was on for a live. It's pretty good stuff. Must have this packed just weirdly enough that it's giving me a Kind of noisy draw. Yeah, that's better. This is good stuff. I like the smell of it at least. I'm not sure if other people in the area would think it has a good room note or not. But I like it. Not a whole lot going on here in Delaware today. It's kind of a overcast, relaxed day. Good thing from time to time. Kind of gonna have to cherish that. I'm about to move to a lot more populated area. Not sure that I'm overly excited about that, but everything's an experience, right? Keep watching the number go up and down. I guess I got a few people watching. Hole's just about out though. Really don't want to go back inside. Yep, have a good one, Dragon. Have a good day. Thanks for checking in. Well, I guess that's it for me. Hope you guys have a good one.